Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review the 2013 film The Purge, a film that I've never watched before. But to be honest, the Purge series of films I've never really fancied. I'm not really a huge fan of like home invasion type horror movies. I find them fairly predictable. But I reviewed recently on the channel the first episode of the Purge TV series, and a few people that I've spoken to and who have commented on it have my brother included, and me and my brother share similar tastes, have been reasonably complimentary about this series of films. So I thought I would at least give the first Purge a chance, the first one, the 2013 one that stars Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey from Game of Thrones. And after watching it, guys, what are my thoughts on this film, the first Purge? Well, after the first 40 minutes, 45 minutes, if I was scoring it on that, it wouldn't be a great score. I didn't enjoy the first half of this film, but I enjoyed the second half far more. So it's almost like it's one of those. It's almost like two films in one. First half I didn't enjoy, second half I did. And what is this film about? Well, if you're fans of the Purge series, you know very well what this film's about. But for those of you who aren't familiar, apparently crime and murder was at its peak. Well, it is already, still in the US and around the world, but in the US in particular. And a political party got in power and they made it law, the Purge, one night a year, where people can purge their murderous desires and kill people. It's all legal for 12 hours. All crime is legal for 12 hours. There are some restrictions. You can't use levels above grade 4, which apparently is things like, explosives and things like that, rocket launchers, that type of thing. And we meet in this film Ethan Hawke and his family, whom Ethan Hawke is a salesman. He basically sells the security systems to family homes to protect them on Purge night. And he's made quite a lot of money and has become quite successful on the back of this. He's married to Lena Headey's character. They have a teenage daughter and a younger son. And they lock up for Purge night, getting ready for Purge night. They think they're nice and safe behind their house. What they don't realise is that the Purge is coming to give them a good old visit. And their son, frustratingly for me when I was watching it, lets in somebody who's crying out for help. And this is witnessed, and the crowd of purgers that were trying to kill this guy come to the house and say, you either let him out, release him to us, or we're coming in and we'll find a way in. And that's the problem that this family has, and Ethan Hawke and his family. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject, basically. So everything up to that point of what I've just described in the story is the bit I didn't like. I found it a bit dull, a bit predictable. When they were meeting people, you're thinking, yep, that's going to come back later on to haunt you. Or, I don't quite like the look of that person. And, the teenage daughter's boyfriend, you look at that and you think, why are you hanging around so close to the Purge night? And it was just very, very predictable, the first half of this movie, and it wasn't floating my boat at all. But then, when it truly does kick off, the second half of the movie, it gets far more tension heavy. There are some genuinely creative scenes to build tension. And the action as well is done particularly well. I did find the movie a bit enclosed because it's all based in this one house. I thought the Purge movies were more like, on a bigger scale. But after looking into it, it was the director said, it was the first Purge film and he only had 19 days or something to film it and 2.7 million in the budget, so he had to make it quite enclosed, but did promise that the sequels, if they did manage to make them, would be more epic in scale. So that's making me interested certainly to watch the sequels. But I thought it was done. I mean, I've always struggled with these Purge films, the believability factor of it. I know things are a bit bonkers in the US at the minute, but I don't even think Trump would pass a bill like this. And some of these psychos that you meet with these masks on, are we supposed to believe that for 12 months after Purge night they're going to behave like, you know, good citizens for 12 months until they get that, they can scratch that itch again 12 months later? I'm sorry, but I just don't buy it. These are clearly psychopaths. So there is elements of believability with this movie that I'm not keen on. The first half I wasn't keen on, but the second half I thought was much better. Hence, that is why I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and it has piqued my interest, and I'm going to watch the next Purge film, which I believe, is it Purge Anarchy, I believe? So I'm going to give that one a go, guys, because I was reasonably impressed with this one, and it was a little bit better than I expected. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hi, this is just a quick message from me to thank you very much for watching this video and for checking out the channel. Please do me a huge favour and click that like button. Please leave as many comments as you like on the videos, and of course don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you do click that subscribe button, click the notification bell as well, so that you never miss out on any content that I put up on YouTube. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time on Screen Stars.